This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So I think for other thing now we cannot use where conditions. Only where can be used for only select statement in above by 4. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Anyway, we will try that. We didn't try. Just we are asking to you.
Okay. That is not possible. That is not possible. Where condition we do not use an insert. Insert.
Okay. I thought like
insert can,
instead. I'll tell you an example, sir. We have an employee number and employee name. In work area, we just will put the employee name and insert this work area employee name where
no, Shiva. Listen, insert means it's a new record. Okay, right? Correct.
Yes,
sir.
That means it's a new record. That means record is not just. What is the point of being a where key? Right? You can do modify, update. You can do that. Okay. Delete also you can do that.
Okay.
But
For
insert,
modify and delete, we can use where, no, sir?
Yeah. Where modify you can use, update also you can use also. Okay.
Okay.
You can do update like this.
We'll try.
Modify, update, delete. You can write it. Okay. Where clause. Because you are deleting, updating, modifying the existing record. You are not operating any new record. Insert means it's totally a new record that is not existing in a database.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So the next thing is the system variable. See, SAP has given a system variable to check that all sort of OpenSQL statement you can check through this system variable, that is size of archi. So as I told that if size of archi is 0, that means the operation has been executed successfully. If it is other than 0, like 4, 8 or any other not equal to 0 value, it means the operation has failed. Okay. So this is a system variable given by SAP to check every SQL operation. So whether it's maybe modify, update, delete, or a select statement or an insert statement. All of these statements has executed successfully or not, you have to check by using this system variable, that is size of archi. Okay. Now next one, you have a side division. Side division basically used for to count how many number of record got processed successfully. That means if you are writing a select statement, okay, and you bring it all the data to an internal table, if you want to find out how many record has been fetched from a DB table, then you can use this side DB count. That means it will count how many number of record has been fetched from a database table. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, so these are the two systems you have to remember whenever you are doing any sort of SQL operations, okay, or open SQL operations. You have to use more frequently the size of RC system variable, and sometimes you have to use this side division also. Not using regularly, but you may need sometime. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now as I told that we have a join statement in select open SQL statement also. That is for join for select statements. Now we have used join for views also, right? Yes. So we have used joins for
Yes, sir.
views in DDIC. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So here, this statement used to fetch the data simultaneously from multiple tables, and this means multiple table must be joined using one or two fields. That means for a join, what is the prerequisite to fetch a data by using join? What is the mandatory condition that we should use join?
Need to be two or multiple tables.
Multiple table, yes. What else? Another main condition. Yeah, obviously join means using from different tables to fetch the data. But what is the primary condition to have? So before using a join, that condition has to be satisfied. Otherwise, we cannot go for a join.
Have a primary key. Both have.
No. What is the main condition? No, Shiva, that is not the primary condition. That is not the main condition. What is the primary condition to go for a join? Yes, Dipti?
Forget, sir.
No, at least you should have a common field between this third point. There should be at least one field between tables. So
There is one common field should be there.
otherwise you cannot put the join. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So just remember that for join you should have a common field. Otherwise, it's very difficult. You cannot go for a join. Okay.
Okay, that may or may not be the primary key. No? Don't be the primary key.
No, yeah, primary key. See, as I told that primary key, always you are getting confused with, I think, this foreign key relationship, right, Shiva?
Yeah, no.
So, yeah, always see this common field should be having a primary. This should be primary key, but there should be having a common. Suppose I will join this sales order table and material table. Then there is what is the common field between them?
Markman.
Mattner is there, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that means
Yes, sir, matter.
if you go to VPA, Mattner is not a primary key. But in Mara table, what is the primary key?
Markman.
Mattner. That means it is not necessary to join. The common should be the primary key. Okay. It is telling that you should have a common field. That's it.
Okay.
Now let us go how to write the select statement. Let us study how to write the select statement. So as I know what is the inner join always fetch the matching record. Yes. Unmatched
sir.
record.
We can able to see only the PPT. Are you using
You can in inner join always the matching record will be fetched. Okay, unmatching record will not be fetched over here. Now the second have you have outer join, that is called outer join or left outer join. So why he left Dipti?
I don't know, sir. I think so. He will connect again. Maybe some issue with his network.
Okay. So and that is called second one is called outer join. In the join, the left table will be selected. Okay. All the left hand side table record will be fetched. If anything is matched in the right hand side table, that matching record will be taken. And if it is not matching, then right hand side the null will be get placed. Okay. Yes, as I discussed this outer join in last class also.
Yes, sir.
So this is how you write a select statement with the join. Okay. What is this? What is the syntax of writing this? So here Syntax is like this. What is doing here? Select. You can fetch. Suppose you are taking two tables. Let's say here I'm taking VBAP and Mara table. What I can fetch? I can fetch select. Okay. I can give T1 as a my table one tilde symbol. I can have a VBLN. Okay. T1 tilde symbol. Original.
Sir, in the place of T1, we need to give table name now, sir.
No, I just let me complete this. I'll explain this what it is.
Okay.
For the inner join, I'm just writing like this. Okay. So what I'm writing, select BBLN from table one. That means from I can take alias name. That means here alias name means you have one certificate name in your home. Uh, so you have a certificate name, and in your home they are calling with some nickname. Okay. Right.
Yes, sir.
So that means you cannot write this BBAP. So tables are lengthy means you can give alternative name, a shortcut name. Okay. So here to have a convenience way of writing inner join syntax in the select statement, I'm just using T1 as VBAP, that means it's alternative name, and T2 is for Mara. Okay. So here I'm fetching sales order, then item, sales item, then you have a material from the VBAP table, and quantity, sorry, this is unit of measurement, material group from a table 2, that is MARA table. Okay. And I'm just taking a internal table, internal table. So before declaring this internal table, you have to do a type declaration combination of both these fields. So what does you do? You have to do a types begin of UI underscore final. to declare that like this, okay, a type declaration. Then it is a under table of UI final. Then if you want to write a select statement with join, then you can write like this, okay. So here we are just writing, we are just fetching T1, T2 fields into a table. That means all the internal table having all these fields from VBAP as a T1, that is alias name, inner join, Mara as a T2 on a common field. This should be a common field, okay. On T1, since Matner is common in both this table, you have to write on T1 Matner equal to T2 Matner, where the T1 value is self order is equal to IV blend. This may be from a select option. From a, that we will talk after this OpenSQL part is over. This select option or maybe a parameter. These are basically the keyword in the above for you are utilizing to accept the value from a end user. Okay, select option and parameter. So this value may be from a parameter or a select option. Okay, so these are the way how to write a inner join syntax with the select. How this is how you have to write a inner join with the select statements. Yes, got it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now next thing is you have a outer join. So here just remember that this value, whatever it is there in the internal table, it will fetch only common matching records from a VBAP table and from the Mara. Okay, got it. So here it has shown in the diagram that already I have set this diagram. So can you see this table one have a ABC and here some field to some text descriptions, text one, text two, and table B having a AB, text three, text four. So that means here in the this left hand side is the inner join, it will take the matching record, and right hand side is the outer join where it takes C since it's not matching, so it's taking left hand side data, and whereas the third field is a null blank. Okay. So same way how to this is for this inner join. So outer join how to write same way you have to write outer join also. You just copy this. The syntax is same. So here can you see it can be inner or outer join. Okay. So for the so it is same also for outer join. So instead of inner join here, just it is outer join. So how to write same way? Just take that value here instead of inner join, you have to use outer join. Okay. So just go. Let us go to the SAP server and do one demo. What I'll do, as I told, I will declare a type declaration. First I'll do this. I'm taking a IP final. So let's say I'm joining this VBAP and VBLN. And VBAP and VBLN. I have a forward now. So we're doing the type declaration. Next I will declare the internal table. Work area. Okay, now this is done. Now what I'll write, I will write the select statement. Select, I can use T1 tilde symbol. I use BBL T1. So here I have to use the common field and T2 symbol Matna. So I'm using instead of where condition. Let's say I'm using 10 rows. Okay. Where condition utilize once you use parameter and select options. Either you can put here where condition up to also you can put up to 10 rows also. Okay. Total has 10 records. Now how to print these values? I have to loop it with the final into my work area. Use write statement. Let me print this. So here 10 records are coming over here. Okay, got it. So this is your sales order, this is item, this is material, this is unit of measurement, this is the material group. Okay. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Any have doubt? Do you have any doubt in this, Shiva? Yes. Anybody has any confusion with this statement? Very simple. You have the syntax. So this where condition we will use in the once will take select options and parameters because that value will be entered by the user. Okay. Based on that entered value, the select statement is will be fetching the record. Okay. Based on that particular user input value. So that we will study in the parameter and select options part. Okay. So once you'll go to select options and parameter, we'll be able to know that how to get a value from a selection screen. Okay. The value where we are displaying this is called output screen. This is not a selection screen. So you have a selection screen where the user is giving input. That input will be taken by this select statement, and you can display that particular output in your output screen. Okay. So for time being, to understand, I am taking just 10 rows. Later on, we can take where conditions. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So same way you try for outer join also. Okay. So what I'll do, I will just copy this program, send it to you. You do one thing, you just try from your side outer join. Okay.
Okay.
Now the next topic is select for all entries. Okay. So this statement is used to replace select with joins. Always remember that. Select. Why this is used? What is the use of this? Because you know that always remember that this point is joins are joins, whether it may be inner join or outer join. Inner join or the outer join are lower than the for all entry statement. Okay, why? Because inner join is operating on multiple tables at one go. Okay, whereas for all entries is always fetching the data. It is fetching the record comparing two tables. Okay, tiny point of time. Hello. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. A contract or permanent. Yes. Contract or permanent. Okay. Just can you give me some time? Just now I'm in a meeting. I'll call you back.
Okay, sir.
5 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Yeah, sorry, yes. So always select for all entries, fetching the record comparing two tables at any point of time. But this joins can be applicable to any number of tables. Yes, what the concept?
Parallel entries is for only two tables, sir.
Yes, always at any point of time you can operate at two tables only. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Suppose I have a VBAK table, okay, and VBAP table. Now I want to fetch the record of VBAP based on comparing this table. How to fetch that? Let's say I fetched 10 record over here. Comparing, so let's say I just fetch 10 sales orders. 10 sales orders. Here, if I want to fetch those records only, then I will use select for all entries. Means whatever entries are there, select those entries only. I don't want any other entries. Okay. For the 10 record, 10 sales order, you may have a 40 records because each of the sales order can have a 4-line item. Maybe or may not be also. I'm just guessing that maybe or may not be. Okay, but I want that in VBAP, whatever record it will fetch, those 10 cells or record will only fetch. Okay. So it is comparing this table. So at a time, it is operating within two tables only. But here join can be applicable to multiple tables. Yes.
Okay, we can go for join also, right?
You can go for join, but join is slower than the join is having performance issue compared to for and since join is operating on multiple tables, the database hit will be more. In join, the database hit will be more compared to for all entries. Okay, what is this database hit? That means it has to go multiple times. First, it has to go to VP table, then Mara table, then you have if you have some make it table, then it has to go each and every table at one go. But here in select for entries, you have only two tables only. You do not have more than that. That also one by one it will take place. First it will fetch the data of this, then after VBAP. Okay, that's why these for entries are slower than the joins. What's the concept?
For all entries, first we'll get all the 10 records from VBAK. Then after
Yes.
that, it will search in VBAK. But for a join statement, it will take one record, and again it will go to the second table and it will search for the other record.
Yes, yes,
Again,
exactly. Exactly the same concept. Got it. That
yes.
means join is taking more time. Okay.
Okay.
So what the concept Dipti?
Yes, sir.
So here what exact thing this statement is used to replace select with the joins. Okay, as join statements cannot be used more than 3 tables. So okay. But inner join you can use multiple tables, but whereas left outer join that is restricted on three tables. Okay.
Okay.
And you can use more than 3, but left outer join the maximum you can use only 3. Okay.
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 If you use more than 3 table, it puts heavy load on database. As I told that, no, 2 tables it is okay. So if you have a 2 table, you can go to join. Okay, no issue. But even if that case also, it is performing quite slow. Okay. But if you have a more than 3 table and you are going for a join condition, then it put lot of load on a database because first it has go to table 1, then it will go to table 2, it will compare with the common field, then table 3, table 4. So like this what happened, no, it will take more time to fetch the record and at a time it will gather it up and place it in an internal table. But in for and trace, first it will fetch the one record, you got the 10 record. So for and is basically step-by-step process of selecting data from database. Okay. So it is segregating, yes, segregating the task. First it is fetching, okay, I have to fetch VBAK, VBAB. What is the common field? Veblen. Sales order. First fetch let's first fetch the VBA table. Now I got 5 record. Comparing that 5 record, I have to fetch from the VBA table. Okay. Then from VBA, if you're going to Mara, then okay, now you got some record in VBA. Okay. Then you can go to Mara table also. Okay. Since materials are there in VBA, so you can fetch from the Mara table. So you can keep on put that sporal entries one by one. Okay. Here 3 are there. Now VBA there, VBA Mara table, but 5 record. Then comparing to the 5 record, you go to VBA table, you fetch some 20 record. Okay. Then comparing to that 20 record, since maintenance are there, you do addition duplicates. Okay. If you do addition duplicate, all the duplicate record will be get deleted. Now out of 20, you will be having 5-6 maintenance in that, right? Yes.
Yes.
Then you
Yes,
can
sir.
put for all entries also. For all entries, if you put, then it will fetch that 5-6 record from Mara table. So in this way, you have a 3 table, but the load on the database will be very less. But if this 3 table, if you take join statement, no, it will take more time because individually it has to go to one by one table at one go. Then it will fetch that record, gather it up, compare the. So there are a lot of load on the database. Okay, got it.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the syntax? See, this is the syntax for the for all entries. So let me just copy the syntax. So here select field 1, field 2, field 3 from a database table into your internal table where condition. Okay. And here always this condition is very important because if you not check this condition, no, it will fetch all the record in the second. So let me write the example. So here what is doing? Select. Let's say I'm selecting self order QRG. Okay. BR name from VBAK. Let's I have a 10 rows or where VBLN equal to I underscore VBLN. Now first select statement is done, right? After is into statement. Okay. The first step is done. Now next second part, if what I'll check if IT VBAK is not initial. What do you mean by not initial?
Having values.
Hmm?
Having values in the table.
It is having, it consists values.
I'm checking if this table has a value, then go to the second. So next one, let's say I'm going to select VBLN Wagner Metner from VAP. Okay. Into table IT underscore VBAP. What I'll write for all entries okay of IT VBAK where VBLN is equal to IT VBAK. Okay. Yes. Any confusion? Why you are writing this one? If you not put this condition, no, this where condition it will not work out. Suppose here I don't have any data. Got it? I don't have any data. Then this where condition will not work out. As a result, it will go to database. It will fetch all the record which what are there in the backend. Okay. Yes.
Understand, sir.
What the
Yes, sir.
point?
Yes, sir.
So that means you can take a like same way. If I want to take I want to fetch. Let's say I want to fetch from Matner, so I will check VBAP not initial. Sunday select Matner MEINS MATKL from Mara into table IT_Mara. For Lentis, what I'll write? Comparing to which table? It has to for Lentis. Yes. Yes, Dipti.
Sir,
What I should
for
write
all
here?
entries,
Which table I will take for all entries of?
IT_VBAP.
Yes,
VBAP.
VBAP. Where? What I should write in where condition? Where?
Matner mains MAT equals to.
Matner equal to IT_VBAP Matner.
Okay. So this way I will keep on adding my formula entries. Always remember that when you're writing in a report program, always you should do for entry. You should not go for join statement because join will slow down your report. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Now this is all about your join statement. Now let us move to the selection screen. Okay. So have you got okay? Let me write a program. So here, get the program. So here, new demo or a launch. What I'll write, have just take a type declaration. We are doing type declaration because if you can write also this way also data. You can use data statement IT type standard table of. You can write like this, but I don't want because this Mara will be having 300 fields, 200 fields. I don't want all the fields into my IT Mara. Okay, what's the point?
Yes, sir.
That reason I have to declare the type declaration. Whatever fields are required, I have to bring that field through my select statement. Here, what I should do, I have to declare here types. So another way also, instead of declaring types, you can observe this. You can go to pattern. Okay, here structure objects, and here you have to put a VBAK table. Okay, when you put VBAK, it will give you the list of fields. Selected what are the fields are required. I just taken 4 fields. Just click on copy. Okay, and here you can give ty underscore. Automatically everything will be written for you. So here data statement is there. Just write types instead of data. That's it. You need to write it in each and every individual statement. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Now go
Yes,
to the
sir.
pattern
In data and types.
Yeah, instead of data you have to use types. So here I can use
Sir,
also.
difference
Okay.
between types and data, sir.
Type means it's a see here directly what happened. No, okay. Let me just select some values. So here what will happen? No, directly no need to declare any sort of any sort of data state means directly this type declaration will be storing the information. Okay. So, but we don't want like that. Directly we will hold the data in our internal table. I don't want to bring all this. Okay. Normally, you don't use this data statement. Normally, you use types only. Yes. What's the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Here, type. I will just type. Then next thing I will take the Mara table. Just copy this. All these three type declaration I have done declared. Okay. Now what you have to do now? You have to declare a data statement over here. See what you can do. No, you asked this one data. Either you can use data statement over here. Okay. I can directly declare here IT underscore Mara. Okay. What the statement? Yes. I can directly declare. That means I no need to declare individual type. That means by default it will serve as a my table IT.
But we need to declare work area also.
No individual. Let me try this. How this data statement is working. Here, can we say this data? Select data. So here it is a reference type. What the concept? That means once you declare a data type, remember this. No need to use type here. You have to use like because already the memory has been allocated for this structure. Yes. Hello?
Okay.
Got the point, Dipti? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That means once you use data statement, the memory will be allocated for this structure. So I as you
Yeah.
know, the difference between like and type, right? Like
Yes, sir.
means it's reference type. That means it is by default. I am
Whatever.
instructing create me a create me a area of memory type this. Okay. So once you use data statement, the memory will be already the memory has already been allocated. So I'm referring to that. Create me a structure of type this. Okay. What the concept?
Yes, sir. What about work area, sir?
Sir.
Huh? This is
Work
only
area.
work. This is a type work area. Uh, what the concept? This is kind of work
Yes,
area.
sir. That is work area.
Instead of
Yeah.
instead of type declaration, you are referring to that. Please create me a work area of like this memory. Okay. Got it? Getting confusion. Okay, let me change this.
Otherwise, you will like
Understood, sir.
type
Understood, sir.
type over here, sir.
But understood,
No,
no?
instead of type, yes, I understood.
Hmm.
Instead of declaring the structure as, I mean, instead of declaring the structure with type, like
Better to go
we
with type
are
only.
assigning the internal table. I understood, sir.
Okay, got the point. So you can try that. So better I'm going with the type declaration. Okay. So there will be no confusion. So better always go with the type declaration. If you use data, that means the memory has been allocated for that.
Then more what we will use, sir, whether data or type, based
Always
or
use
based
types.
on the scenario we will use.
No, see, SF has given two types. Okay, either you go for type or so you have a direct type declarations, and you can have a type also. You can have a like, right? Normally, you can have a complex type as well as you have a reference type. So either or you can use, but most of the time I'm using this one only. Okay, type declaration. Many people
Okay,
they are using this only type declaration.
okay, sir.
Okay, to avoid any sort of confusion. But declare type declaration and then declare the work area internal table. It's very simple. Okay, no need to declare this no data statement in beginning, and then after that you will get confusion with the reference type and the complex type. Don't go for that. But once you declare type, no, for this memory has not been allocated. So how to declare that memory? You have to use a data statement for that. So that you can use over here. I can go data statement. Here I can have a IT BK type standard table of TY.
Maybe okay.
Okay, then I will have a work area. So this is data declaration part is done. So how I'll fetch this information? If you've taken multiple fields, don't write it each and every field. Just type shift alt and copy all this. Then you have to use page up, page, all this page up, page down. Okay. Just write select statement in beginning. Here select, paste it from VBAK into table, right underscore VBAK up to which I'm taking 10 rows. Then what the library if right underscore VBAK is not initial, copy this.
How to select like that, sir?
Hmm?
How you are selecting now? Only the fields. How you are selecting?
Yeah, that's what I told na. You are talking copying right from here.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that means you have to use Shift Alt. Okay.
Shift on.
Shift Alt. Then you have a page down, page up. Then you have a side arrow, like side arrow,
Up and down. Mm-hmm.
up and down, right? So all this you have to use, and then you copy like this. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. From Mara table IT Mara. Okay, like this you have to paste the data. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now there is a
Yes,
twist.
sir.
If I want to read that information, how will I will read that information? Yes. So suppose I want to read to IT final, right? Final internal table. I want to read that information. How to read that?
The
Yes.
field, all the fields.
Yeah. How to read that? All the fields.
First thing is the picture.
It is a final, right? Then here I'll copy.
VBLN is already there in that table.
I'll remove that. Okay. Metner also there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then the test statement I have to declare IT final type. How to then append the data? Yes, Dipti, can you tell me how to take all this information to my IT final and
Look at
place
internal table,
which internal table I will do?
final internal table.
No, no, but how to get the data into first internal table, that final internal table?
Work
How to
area.
get all
Work
these
area.
three? No, how to get all these three information into my final table? How to get that? Yes, I have to look.
By using work areas.
No, no, let's see here. IT into work area.
Work area.
Then I have to use. So before all this, I have to sort that internal table, right? Sort. Then it's common sort table. Then what I use? Yes. Yes, following what I'm writing. Yes, Dipti, everyone, Shiva,
Not
following.
understanding.
They're not
Yes,
Okay,
please.
understanding, sir.
okay, let
I
me
mean that
complete.
logic and
Yeah, yeah, let me complete this. I will explain. Okay, what is that?
okay.
So here what I'm doing, okay. Now I want to fetch the data from a 3 tables. Okay. So what are the common? So what are the tables? Just I'm using VBAK, VBAP, and Mara table, right? Mara table. So here by
Yes.
using entries, I fetched all this data. Okay. Now I want to display all of this data. So I cannot individually loop them, right? I cannot individually loop them. So that will not be displayed in a tabular format. So to display that in all the data in one table, what I did, no, I just taken a one final table, internal table. This is type declaration of all these three fields, all these three tables. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Then I declare, yes, Dipti getting.
Yes, sir.
Then I declare the internal table. Okay. Now here, after fetching the data by using for all entries, what I did, I just loop it the ITB because this is the table having more data. Okay. Yes. Then I append it all this data to my IT final. Got it? So all this value got append to my IT final. Yes.
Can you
And
explain that read table?
yes, what I'm doing here,
Right from the loop.
as you know, that's easy. Here, since these are the VBAP details, directly I will get in this work area. So I'm taking it, appending to my, I'm just assigned to my work area. Okay. Final table. Okay. But I don't have VBAK details. So to get the VBAK details, I have to read the table. Okay. I have to sort this table, VBLN. So I have to do sorting in ascending order. Okay. As you know that if I write sort statement, by default it is in ascending order. So I am just using binary sort to increase the performance of the particular. So here I am searching with the key. That means this cell order value I am getting from a IT VBA. So I am using with key if VBL cell order equal to this cell order. Okay. And if size of equal to 0, I'm appending those values in my final table work area. Got it? Yes.
Yes, sir. Still I'm not
Following, Dipti? Not following?
Can you go up?
Following, but I mean, this is too complex, sir.
Can you
Okay.
go up? Up to we are getting values from three different
Tables.
database table into a three different internal table. I understand, sir.
Okay, let me
Yes,
put the
sir.
break.
Same.
Let me go in a debug mode and explain what is this happening. Okay.
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 So here I'm going in a debug mode. Okay, now this is ITV package. So how many record will you fetch in this? How many record will you fetch in this ITV package? 10 record. Okay. Because
Yes,
I
sir.
have written
First one.
10 rows. Okay. Then next one is VBAP. So we'll use forward entries. So here 34 records are there. Okay. Now next one is IT Mara. How many records? 22 records are there. Okay. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now what I'm doing, I'm sorting this because since I have to use the read statement, I have to sort them out. So I just sorted them. Okay. Now what happened? No, this ITVBAP, I have to loop it because can you see which table, internal table having more record? ITVBAP, right?
BBAP. Yes.
So if I loop them up, then all that value I can cover it in the inside the loop. Okay. So what I'll do, I will loop it ITVBAP. Now once I loop, no, I'm getting Posner material is equal to this one. Okay. So in IT here, in IT VBAP, I will give other shell sort of Posner Metner, but I cannot get all the details. I cannot get all these details. What are the other details? Like ERDAT, ERZDT, ERN. I cannot get that information, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So I have to
Yes.
go to VPAK table, IT VPAK. Now on what basis I have to fetch the record? Based on, so I have to fetch the record of this sales order. What is the sales order right now? What is the sales order right now? here, if you click on this, what is the sales order? This sales order value I have to fetch. I cannot take any other sales order, although it has a how many record? 10 record. Okay. So here I have to fetch this value. So just I am using key here. So read this table with key this sales order value. I am doing binary search. That means binary search means it will fetch the record. Out of 10 record, it will fetch this sales order value. What is that sales order value? This sales order value. Got it? Still have confusion? See, out of 10 record, how many records are there here in VBAK? 10 records are there. I have to fetch this one, right? How I will fetch? This value I'm getting from VBAP. That means after looping it, I'm getting this work area.
On what basis we have taken the VBAP as a loop it?
Because it contains more records.
It contains more record. Okay, got it. That means this 34 record, if I loop this up, I can read each and every record of the ITBBAK and ITMARA, right?
Yes.
Yes, got the point?
Yes, sir.
Sir, it means that we need to loop every time, like which table is having more records, or we can loop any table and we can read it other two tables in. I mean, we can read other two tables. How the logic works, sir?
But the data will not be in synchronized pattern. Okay. Suppose see here how this logic is working. So here I will loop it. No, if I loop here, so this is fine. Okay. See, better you can understand in debug mode only, because see here. Here, how many records are there? VBAP 34 records are there, right? Yes. So here, what each and every time if you're looping, it will bring one record only. Okay. It will bring one record only. Yes. The point. So here, that means how the table will look like, you know. How the table will look like. Well, yes. I can download the spreadsheet over here. So here, can you see my table data will look like this. So I have 34 record now, but here I have other details also. ER, NM, okay. ER, DAT. You have mains. You have mathematical. Now tell me where I will get this record, because these records are from VBAK table, right? These are from the table. So fill this column, I have to use read statement, right? So each and every time it is looping, it is fetching this sales order. So I'm getting based on this sales order, I can fetch from a VBAK table and I can fill this column. Okay. Again, this will come. I can fetch that record from a VBAK table. I can place it this. So I have to fill this columns also, right? So for that reason, I have to use read statement. Okay. Yes. Since for a VB, what is the link between VBAP and VBAK?
VBLN.
We have VBLN.
VBLN. So you have to take the data based on VBLN. Same way, you have VBAP and MARA. So this is one reason also, because why we looping VBAP? Because VBAP is linked between two tables. So that's the reason if you loop this one, you can get data from VBAK as well as from a Mara table. Yes, what the concept?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What the concept, Jatin?
Yes, sir.
So for that reason, what I am doing in my program, I am looping here VBAP table. I'm looping this table and I'm reading this information by using read statement so that I can fill other column values. Okay,
Okay.
I can fill other column values also by using read statement. Yes.
Yes, sir. Understand, sir.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Now I completely understand. Because of this three table, VBAP is common for both the table. If you have
Yeah,
four
common
Yes,
to
sir.
both.
tables, if you have four
Yeah.
tables,
Hmm.
the fourth table VBAP is not common. VBAP is not linked with the fourth table. Matter only linked with that fourth table.
Yeah.
How we can do so? Yeah.
Just come once again.
Okay, now VBAP is linked with MATLAB table, Mara table, and as well as
Marathi.
VBAK table.
Okay.
Okay. Now we have another table
Hmm.
that is not linked with
Any other
VBAP.
table.
Any other table in the sense not linked with the VBAP. Now let's take this as an example. Fourth table is not linked with the VBAP. How we can take that?
Get the records.
Okay. First, what you need to know? Let's say, okay, VBAP is not linked with the MAKT table, right? Yes. Now,
Yes.
Yes.
what you can here once the Metner is fetched, since Mara table is linked to the MAKT, so here you can fetch MAKT based on Mara table. Okay, got it in the for entries. Yes.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Then while writing here, what you have to do? No read statement. First you fetch this one. Okay, Metner is came out here. Okay. Now
Okay.
here it brings, let's say, MEINS one's column is there. MEINS. Okay. Now after this you have to use read statement. Read table IT MAKT into work area MAKT where or with key MAT kel is equal to minus like this. Okay, what the
Mara.
concept?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a read
Yeah,
table inside that.
inside that. Okay, if the value will come here, then only this read statement will work out. Otherwise, it won't work. What are the concept?
Yes, sir. We'll try one. We'll
Hmm?
understand. We'll practice that time. We'll understand it.
Yeah, just take MAKT. Okay, in your table, in your record. Now this is the assignment. Just try to take MAKT, and try to add this. Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Finally,
sir.
I got into my IT final. What? How to print this?
Work area. Right statement.
I have to use write statement. Okay. Just copy this. What required into them? You need a comma. Okay, dot. So this is how you printed data. Okay, what the concept is. So all this, all these values are coming from different tables, and finally it is forming a IT final table and displaying to your report. Yes,
Yes, sir.
what the concept?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understand.
So try to take some other link table like MAKT. Okay, you have MARC, MARD also, right?
Okay.
Try
Okay,
to
sir.
do a type declaration internal table and then use the for entries. Try to append that value in IT final and display it. Okay. So this
Can
is the
you
task.
Okay, sir.
give some tables, sir? Table names where we can
Which is
link.
related, which is linked.
Take like BBRP table, BBRP RK, BBRP table 2, BAP, BBAK. Okay. Then you have, if you talk about Mara, then you have a MARC, MARD, MAKT. Okay.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Like this.
Okay, sir.
I'm stopping over here. I'll just give this program. How many programs to discuss today? Two, right?
Yes, joins and forwardings.
Mention following. This is very important in your report program, including these joins and your forwardings and your what else? Your internal table operation. These are very important. Okay. Always when you're writing a report program, this concept is very necessary, highly necessary. If you don't know this, then you cannot write the report program. Not only report, many programs like basic these are basic syntaxes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm stopping over here. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Just have a handout. If you have a handout, let me know that. Okay.
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 Thanks.
Thank you, sir.